Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Bonefire Tarot by Gabby Angus West. For supportive oracle cards, Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. Alright, already shuffled. Let's see where this is going. I don't know just yet. Alright, let's start from the beginning. It has a very positive card at the end. I'm just not sure how this is going to work out. You have a very positive card at the end. Let's see how you're going to get there, though. Okay, so somebody around you, something's in motion. I kind of feel like somebody's pulling you into this. Like there's a situation already in motion. It makes me feel like, somebody's driving down the road and they stop quickly and pull you on board. Like the situation is already in full swing and they're like, come on, we need help. And you're like, oh, okay, I guess so. It's not bad, but you're pulled right into this situation really quickly. It's already in motion. Surrender and self-reflection are also here. It's kind of like, it's something already in motion. It's how the energy feels. So you're surrendering to it. You're going right into it. But surrender, what does surrender mean in this situation? Because I feel like you're actively just kind of like, all right, this is what needs to be done. Let's just do it. Is it something you want to do? A little yes, a little no. It's more like it just needs to be done. It's just kind of like if I just get into it and do it, it'll be done, that'll be that. Like they need my help, so here I go. And there you go. Self-reflection is very curious because it's kind of like you're feeling that this is going to work out for you in the long run. That's the self-reflection, because the self-reflection is usually a moment where you're thinking to yourself. But I see you in motion, though. It's kind of surrendering to the situation, but it's almost like the self-reflection, kind of like you feel like this is the right thing to do. It's going to work out for you in the long run. I know that seems weird for self-reflection. Because, and especially when I see the two hands crossed on this, like you're committing to it, kind of like, this will work out for me in the long run. I'll be glad I did it. Like I'll look back in hindsight and be glad I did this. Really, with self-reflection, why not? I don't like there's a really positive energy with it. Like there's an underlying feeling of satisfaction, like this is the right thing to do. Like, I feel like that's like the self-reflection. Like, you feel like this is the right thing to do. It's not so much about what you're going to get out of it, but feeling like when it's all said and done, I'll be thankful that I did what I did. I'll be glad that I participated and helped this situation move forward. And you're giving into it kind of like, yeah, no, it's the right thing to do. It's interesting. I just kind of, all right. Now, release is kind of like you're going right into it. Like, you're not holding back. Release is like you're not holding back and you're flowing right into it. I know like people see release as freeing themselves from something. I feel like you're freeing yourself from holding back. You're just like, I'm all in, needs to be done. I feel like it's the right thing to do. It's a worthy cause. I believe this is the right thing to do. Here we go, full board. You're not holding back. I'm still like, is there something else with that? Nope. They're like, that's what we need to say. Okay. I am one of those card readers that I take what comes off the card. I just don't go with the stereotypical meaning. So that's what's going on with that. Now, this gives way to another situation. Another situation. All right, because you take care of that, but this also kind of like opens the door to something else very related. It's kind of like somebody, like this, people are going down the street in a bus. They're like, we need your help. Come on. You're like, all right, I guess so. And you just feel like it's a worthy cause. Things need to get done. You need my help. I'll do it. And it's almost like because you were a part of that, they're like, we got other things coming along. You did really well with that. We're really thankful for your help there. Do you want to be a part of this? Because I can't do it. Do you want it? Somebody has to let something go. And when it's almost like they have to let something go. They can't have it. It's almost like a very good opportunity that they can't cash in on. Because you helped them, because you were a part of the situation in the past, is that right or am I wrong? It does feel like that. It's kind of like there's a little bit of, like, it's not just like, here you go, here you go, thank you very much. It's not that simple. There's some negotiating going on with it. They're not really wanting to let it go, is what I'm getting. But I feel like they're trying to pull you in, almost like you could hold their place for them, but it's not going to work out that way, is what I'm getting. It's like, seriously, you helped something, you were a part of a situation, they don't want to let go of it. They got the Three of Swords. They don't want to let go of this opportunity. It's almost like they're handing it to you, also, kind of like you could hold their seat for them. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, well, it's the Three of Swords. Excuse me. I think that's why the difficult energy is coming up. They don't really want to let go of it, but it's like they pull you in with it. They include you in on this opportunity, and then when they're able to get into it, when they have time or the ability to get into it, you'll be holding their spot, and you'll help pull them back in. And I feel like that's why. Like, they trust you, but they also believe you deserve this at the same time. But this is an opportunity this person doesn't want to give up. So it's kind of, yeah, they're hoping, like, they'll bring you in on it. The new beginning comes in. They want you to come in and almost like hold their place, but also get something out of it yourself as well. It's kind of like a win-win in their opinion. Well, it's kind of like they bring you in, you get something out of it, and they get to get pulled back in, ideally. I don't think that's going to happen, though. I don't think it's going to happen that way. I think this is something you're gonna get some great benefit out of this situation. And this is why I'm saying it. This is in the environment. Ten of Swords, like this person who wants you to pull them back in later. I don't see that happening. Like, it's a weird feeling here. It's not like you wouldn't do it. I feel like you would help them. I don't feel like you have a problem with that. Like, you would have no problem, reciprocating that, especially because they afforded you this opportunity. I'm getting this, like, the Three of Swords going into the Ten of Swords. This is like from frying pan into the fire. Like, whatever's going on that's keeping them from taking advantage of this situation, it's getting worse. It's heating up. It's getting more intense. I literally feel like the situation with this person gets worse. For some people, it's a family situation. For other people, I feel like it's a sickness. Like, maybe, I don't want to say cancer, but I'm feeling like it's something like that, where it's kind of like, well, I can't right now. I have to go through these treatments. And then as things keep going farther, it gets worse. It gets worse. Whatever it is, like this, it's just not going better. Because as it keeps going forward, I'm getting you're making out in this situation, but you're also, like, you're trying to look out for this person. Like, you're hopeful for them. Like, this is one of those situations where you're doing well with it, but there's more than enough. You're more than willing to pull this person back in. It's not that you wouldn't. It's just that they can't do it. Right now they can't do it. They got something else going on. For all of them, it's not a sickness for all of them, but like for some of them it's family or some type of monetary financial restriction, something like that. It's just not happening. And their situation is getting worse. You're willing to help them. You're willing to do what you can. You got the Six of Pentacles, but you also got the Two of Cups. But this is in regards to the actual situation itself. This is not in regards to this person, if that makes sense. Like, you do care about this person. Don't get me wrong. I do feel like your feelings go to them. But the Two of Cups is like, this situation is fitting you like a glove. Like, you're enjoying it a lot. But there's kind of like this bittersweet, like you wish this other person who helped you get into it could also be a part of it. There's nothing to feel bad about, but I feel like you might feel a little bad about it, that they can't. There's really no reason to. Like, there's no reason for you to feel bad about it. Like, life just happens. I don't know. There's nothing for you to feel bad about, but I feel like you will. I think you understand what I mean by that. You're very giving. I feel like you're trying to help this person in other ways. You're trying to find a way to reciprocate with the Six of Pentacles. But what I'm getting is, like, when it comes to that other person, the void is connecting you to this person who brought you into this situation. In the sense of, like, how do I put this? there's nothing you can do for them. There's nothing for you to feel bad about. They got to handle things. It's just something they got to handle. They got to do what they got to do. But you want to, like, reciprocate. It's like there's a very strong need. Like, you want to show your appreciation. You're very thankful for what they've done for you, and you want them to know that. And if there's something you can do for them, without question, you will move forward and do that. There's just nothing to do there. When it comes to this person, you're just not sure what's going to happen next with them. Well, the actual situation that they pulled you into, you're doing great with that. You're having a good time with it. That fits you like a glove. When it comes to this person, you have I want to say mad respect, which I don't usually use that term that way, but hey, why not? You have a lot of respect for this person. And you're just kind of like, you're aware that like when I see the darkness, this is like the dark moon about to give in to the new moon. They're going into a new phase of life. It's just, what that means is a little bit nervous for you. Like, you're kind of like, well, they're at a sink or swim point in life. And if they sink, it's not your fault, but you would do what you could to help them not sink. I don't feel like it has anything to do with you. There's nothing you can do to stop it. If they swim, I still don't feel them coming into this situation. It's like, no matter what way it goes, I don't feel like they're going to come into this situation. I just feel like there's guilt there, and they're saying there's nothing for you to have guilt about. You would help this person without question if you could. So I feel like they're saying this opportunity coming forward to you, it's a good thing. It's a worthwhile thing. You do deserve it. They're saying if there's anything you could do for this person, there's no question that you would. Don't worry about it. Keep in contact with this person if you can, if that's okay, if it works out for this person, But otherwise, just, I feel like that's the whole point of this reading. Like, don't feel guilty for an opportunity that comes towards you. There's nothing negative about it. This person can't have it. They want you to have it. They're hoping that you have it, plus they can come in later. I just don't feel like it's going to happen that way. And I feel like this is also helpful for the people this really hits with, to just be at peace with that, knowing that if there is something, like, just, keep it in the back of your thought. If there's something I can do, I'll just do it. I don't really see, like, you can't fight this battle for them. There's nothing you can do, and I don't see them coming into this. But just realize there's no emotional debt. There's nothing like that. I just feel like there's like this heavy feeling like you want to pay this person back for what they've done for you. Don't worry about it. Everything goes around. You'll have your opportunity maybe in another life. For some of you, it might be in another life. Don't worry about it. Enjoy it. Honor the opportunity. You deserve it. You really do. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.